Hi, everybody. Griffin Cooper here from Ablewaytech, and I just wanted to show, we recently completed our applied swing systems course using these Kenlong swing system templates, and I just wanted to show one of the ways that we can use these templates is to find signals for intraday trading the next day. We have here our different symbol lists that then we can run through these different templates, and what we come up with then is some signals that are in critical states that are more likely to have a big move the next day. So one thing, instead of just end of day swing trading, we can also use some intraday patterns, and that's something that we talk about a lot in the upcoming applied systems development course. So today is August 21st, so I'll put in the 21st here in our report date. We got our latest data, and I'm going to run it. You can run on any symbol list. I'm actually going to run it on usual suspects. So this is a list of mostly ETFs, a couple stocks in there too that are just some favorites. We have stocks we really like to trade intraday because they're large, they're liquid, so they just tend to move very well intraday, particularly for the kind of patterns that we use. And then we have here now our list, and we can see what's firing. First thing I see is the washout on Cliff, as well as a 551 and X US Steel. I'm going to sort by MPRC. So Cliff and X are the first two I see. Devon is also in there. So if you look at the charts, yeah, Cliff you could see had a very large sell-off. It's starting to turn on the MACD. We've had one bar in our favor, so that's one to stalk. This is US Steel. We just kind of broke through this bottom channel here, so this could be an interesting throw over back up, or a start of a new regime as it broke this trend line kind of at the bottom here. Devon, this looks like another SSC pattern with the MACD coming from winter to spring. It's had one move up at pullback. We'll see if it can continue up, or maybe there's going to be a big failure to the downside. Let's look at the setups we had from yesterday. I think it was Cliff. It's the first one. Well, missed the SSC there, but this was a nice gap down, move down, and this would have already been a winning trade here with the SSC. Let's look at Devon. Devon, same kind of thing. This one isn't showing as much strength, though, but you can see it came down right to this point here, and then it comes back up. So this could be one we could get in on a Kata too, right about there. You had this move up, and now it's pulling back, and then if it breaks above this RL10 high, that could be an entry right there. X, no trade, so just stalking right now. Okay, so for Devon, you can see we just had an entry with this Kata 2. We had this move here with the SSC, which I missed. I wasn't around for that, but then it pulled back into the dragon, made this higher low. So we got in here, and I'm just using the simple caveman trail stop here, but you could also use a PSAR as well. After it gets up, you could use the simple moving average, the spine of the dragon, moving average 10, like Ken's doing, any of those. But the main thing is the target here is this is about our initial risk. So if it gets up to here, about 2R, I'm going to put an alert in and then tighten up my stop. But yeah, main thing here is that we had this Devon from, if we look on EdgeRater yesterday, was one of the top MPRCs, was Devon. We also had X, so that's what we're basing it on, just looking to find the movers. Okay, so when we once left our Devon trade, we had just entered, and you can see here now we've had a nice move up almost to 1R, and so we've almost gotten our risk completely out of the trade. And this is what's really nice about the intraday trading is that you can get your risk out very quickly as opposed to waiting a couple days, let's say, or a week. When you're doing a swing trade and end of day, when you're doing intraday, this trade was taken about less than 20 minutes ago, and we're almost getting our risk completely out just using a simple stop trail. It's almost to our entry, at which point we kind of have a consequence-free zone, and then we can just see how far it will go in our direction. And you can see as it's ticking up, trail stop is right about at our entry, so this is feeling pretty good. But anyway, you can see now how this is nice that we've gotten our risk out of it. If it's moved up, we just used a simple stop trail, and if it gets up to here, then I'm going to tighten to about half an R. That's what I like to do. If it gets to 2R, I'd tighten to about there, about half of this level. And then at that point, if it went then above 2.5R, I'd just resume 1R stop trail. So I kind of want to protect my profits if it gets up here, because there's a good chance it's going to fail here, right? Last time it came up to this level, it failed, right? So at any moment here, we could get back, but that's all right. We're already above our entry here, so we already got a win. So that's pretty nice. Um, Making a nice move up. We got about a 0.4 R already in our hand, so that's looking good. We shall come back in a little bit and see. So if we return to our friend Devon Energy here, closed our trade out. Looks like came back to about the spine of the dragon. We ended up getting stopped out just on a trail stop, which if we use our risk ends up being maybe about 0.8, 0.75 R. So we'll take it and miss the miss the Kata 2 here. But just an example there of how we can use the EdgeRater templates to find symbols that are in a critical state that are more likely to have some large tradable moves the next day using these Kata challenge patterns here we use. You could see that that SSC. So thanks for watching.